Camping trip, I guess, would have to be known as the one where Kyle got a spider bite.
We're going to see.
Okay, we're not telling you yet.
There's a disclaimer at the beginning that you are to come in at your own risk.
Yeah, look at that step. That looks like something I definitely want to climb on. But before we go, I also have a big announcement.
Good morning. We have a travel day today. We are leaving Raspberry Gulch and we are headed to one of our favorite friends' house, Shaun and Lauren. But to sum up our camping here, in reference, this is a friend's reference, okay? And I never use any references like this. So this camping trip, I guess, would have to be known as the one where Kyle got a spider bite.
Yeah, it's slowly healing. It looks probably more like scabs right now, but it doesn't hurt. It's a little swollen, but not bad. I think it's just like swollen enough for the scabs to start healing. I've got AAA antibiotic ointment on it, but yeah, it's changed from red and bumpy to black and blue, basically. But I don't know if you can see it with the camera. We're having to use the cell phone because the GoPro went dead. We're just all out of sorts right now, but we did take the GoPro on that hike yesterday or 2 days ago.
Yes.
So we're actually on the side of the road here. We tried to film when we were back at our campsite, but the GoPro went dead, and then we charged it a little bit and it still doesn't work. So we're stopping here to put our weight distribution bars on now that we're over all the bumpy washboard road. So, and we're heading down. This is gonna be one of our shortest travel days with about an hour and a half from this spot.
Yeah, and that's it.
So welcome to West Cliff, Colorado. We actually forgot to film when we got here, and this is about 3 days later. It is Wednesday. There's Michelle.
Hey guys.
What are we doing today, Michelle?
We are going to see.
Okay, we're not telling you yet.
See, yeah, only because I knew where we were going.
Yeah, we are actually also going to be filming our expense video for the month of September to wrap it up and give everybody an update on how we did on the great $2,000 road trip or road test. Over there you'll see Shaun and Lauren's other two RVs from West Cliff Rentals that they rent out. This is their new place that they're staying at now. This is much closer to town, which is much better. I don't know if you can see, probably at this point you can. I am getting better, even though it may not look that way. Those are some heavy scabs from the spider bite, so I am going to survive. It's not tender at all or infected or anything, so I got pretty lucky, but now it's just dealing with the scabs. Kind of looks like a birthmark for now, so I'm not overly concerned about it. I'm not trying to win any beauty contest at this point. But yeah, we're heading in to do an adventure, or heading out to do an adventure, and then we're also hopefully going to be able to film our expenses video at that location we're going to, and then we are going to get groceries. We actually could have, well, I don't know. We won't share that with you because you will have already seen the expenses video. So at this point, by the time you see this, you'll know that we were actually under budget, and we were pacing ourselves, so we didn't go grocery shopping at the end of September because we didn't know how much we were going to have left over or how much we'd go over budget. So we're going to go ahead and get it here. It is October 1st, but by this time you already know where we were on our budget, and we successfully completed the 2K challenge. I have a feeling October won't be the same because we've got a lot of stuff going on and heading down to Texas. So off we go. We made it, folks. Where are we at, Michelle?
We're at a castle. It's called Bishop's Castle.
And it's a very unique castle.
Yeah.
When Shaun had originally told me about it, I looked it up. I was thinking castles like in Ireland and England and stuff, and this is nothing like that. So can't wait to take you inside. It's probably gonna be hard to see us in here, but we just came up the turret there at the entrance, and it brings you up to this cool little overlook.
Now, there was a disclaimer at the beginning that you are to come in at your own risk. They're kind of doing some construction, and so basically if you get hurt, you're on your own.
I guess Shaun told me that the gentleman that kind of constructed this passed away a few years ago, and I don't know if they're still doing construction or if that sign's been there for, you know, recent times. But yeah, looks like this is the entrance. However, I did notice over here you can go up a little bit further. So let's do that. Now, you guys know I'm not great with heights. So oh, heck yeah. Yeah, you can climb all over this place. Oh, look at that. What do you think, folks? See that metal dome up at the top? I don't know if I'm going to be brave enough to get up there. I hope so. We're going to take you. I'd love to do our expenses video from up there. Who knows if we're the only ones up there, and I don't want to make a big scene, but
La locura, hacemos como la pones para la luz y sin embargo me gusta también las cosas usando el
this place is pretty cool.
It is cool.
But I can tell you that all of the decking that surrounds the building is all like the see-through grating. My legs are shaking, and I'm only on like the second level. I don't know, folks. I don't know if I can get all the way up to that top.
Well, it makes you nervous too, because you know all the signs say come in at your own risk.
And you know, and Shaun had mentioned to me that when the guy passed away, he has seen some reviews that said that, you know, this place isn't as well maintained as it used to be. I mean, there's holes in the floor somewhere in some of these areas where they just put a piece of plywood over it, and there's some areas they didn't even put plywood over. I can show you here in a minute, but I'm also, we got something to drink.
Yeah, they had snacks.
Yeah,
so
self-serve snack thing, because Michelle hasn't eaten anything today.
Yeah.
But
So
I don't
that was
want to.
awesome.
I don't want to try to climb up some of these spiral stairs without having
you need
either
two
hand,
hands.
one with the GoPro and one with that. So
Yeah.
we're just taking a break here in the big.
But talk about a
chapel
roadside,
room.
Yeah, talk about a roadside attraction. This is huge.
And it's free. I don't know if we
Yeah.
mentioned that. It's free. They take donations, you know, through Venmo or you know, cash or check, or I don't know about check, but they take donations, which is pretty cool. They recommend anywhere from $5 to $20, and it's definitely worth it. But yeah, you know, there's a lot of signs indicating why he makes it free. He's had his run-ins with the county and people who did not want him to provide this to people for free. So I'll have to find out more about that and give you guys some of the story behind the story. Okay, I came up one more level, but I came up the stairs that were not see-through. But I don't know how many more times I'm gonna have that option. As you can see, those go straight up. I'm staying away from the edge. I just feel a little nervous. Not to mention, as you can see here, like part of this metal here is broken off and caved in. That makes you feel reassuring as you're walking out here, you know, 50 feet above the ground. Oh, sorry, that wasn't even level. All right, there's some more stairs. Yeah, look at that stair. That looks like something I definitely want to climb on. Or these. This might be the highest that we go, at least in this area. I'm not climbing on those stairs. Look at this, Michelle.
What's that? Oh my gosh. Dang.
Look at that one. Yeah, we won't be climbing to the top using those stairs at all.
No.
Okay, folks, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna climb any higher.
Oh, there are those ladies. That lady's up there.
Those
Yeah.
are all the wire stairs there.
Yeah. There's
Dang, look at that.
there's no way. There's no
Surely
way.
you're not allowed to walk on
Yeah,
the
you're-
archway.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
There's no way down. Dang.
No,
Look at
we're
those
not going any
stairs over
further.
there that connect the towers.
Yep.
No.
Another fun activity I thought I'd try, axe throwing, while we're here. Oh, that was a solid hit. It just didn't stick. I've actually never done this, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like it's stuck in the dirt more than it's stuck in the wood. And it's upside down. Oh no, it did. I'm a professional. So what'd you think? Oh, sorry, Michelle got sidetracked by a sticker.
Yeah. It says
This is what I'm
Randy
working with.
Rich, country music news. Anybody familiar with that?
Yeah. What'd you think of Bishop Capsule, Michelle?
Oh my gosh, it's an amazing roadside attraction.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It is cool.
Even if I was kind of a chicken shit and didn't go up real high. I mean, I went up what I felt was real high, but there was still several layers to go.
Any place is good if they have snacks.
Yeah. Especially when Michelle
Snacks
didn't
to
eat anything.
purchase.
So
I needed that.
we're heading into Canyon City to do some grocery
Get some
shopping
groceries.
and drop some stuff off for Shaun and Lauren at Goodwill. And then we got to stop by Home Depot for a project that Shaun and I are working on. Oh, there goes an RV. Reminds me of Chris and Courtney's. Shout out to you guys there in Upper Michigan. I'm back, and as you guys know, I am here visiting my buddy Shaun and Lauren here in West Cliff, Colorado. And while we were here, I figured this might give us a perfect opportunity. Shaun and Lauren have been renting out their 2 RVs on West Cliff RV rentals for the last summer, and it's time to do some maintenance on them. And I figured, hey, I'll give them a hand while I'm here in the area. Michelle's in with Lauren taking care of Aiden and the puppy Hank. But before we go, I also have a big announcement. As you guys know, we have been talking for a while now about me going to RV tech school. And I think it's now time to announce kind of what's going to go on, what it's going to look like, and we've got a little bit of a twist and we can't wait to share it with you. But first, I'm going to hand the camera over to Shaun. This is the perfect time of year to be here, by the way. As you can see over there on the mountains, the Santa Cristo, I believe they are, or the Wet Mountains, one of the two, the beautiful color changes, and all the yellow in the aspen tree. But let me hand this over to Shaun, and he's going to give you some important details.
All right. So back in May, when Aiden and I went out camping with Kyle and Michelle out in Gunnison, I had started to put a bug in Kyle's ear that, you know, hey, you're really good at RVs and RV repairs. Have you ever considered doing RV repair? And it turns out that some other people were also putting a similar bug in his ear. And he actually had signed up for the NRVTA school. I just didn't know about it at that time. He announced it. I think he teased it at the end of that episode. But you know, moving forward, Aiden and I head back to West Cliff. I work a job in web analytics day to day, and it's just not something I'm very passionate about. And, you know, with one young son and another kid on the way in November, I'm very passionate about life is too short to do something you don't really enjoy, and we all should look for some way, something that we get enjoyment out of where we can add value to other people, and you do that as a living. And I started thinking, I was like, what am I passionate about? And ever since I've discovered RVs in 2018, the RV industry is something I would say I'm passionate about. I love going out in RVs. I want to help other people go out in RVs. And so I started thinking, and you know, reached out to Kyle about this business idea. I'm driving one day with Lauren going out to do an RV rental, and I come up with this business name that I really was just doing as a joke, and Lauren was like, oh, I like it. And then I reach out to Kyle, and it was a name he really liked, and it turns out it stuck. So I made the pitch to Kyle to start a business, and Kyle is ready to release the brand name.
So welcome to the launch of Bald Bros RV. How perfect. We're gonna have a lot more details for you in the very near future in the upcoming videos, because as you know, I'm heading down to Dallas, Texas, Athens, Texas to go to the NRVTA and become a certified RV tech. Shaun's working on his tech certification as well. And here in the coming weeks, we're gonna be sharing a lot more about this business venture with you, but we are super excited and couldn't be happier to be working with this bald guy.
So yeah, let us know what you think of the name Bald Bros. We thought it was pretty fitting. Kyle came up with an excellent logo that we're planning to use. I'm sure he'll flash that up on the screen.
It's probably flashing right now.
We're looking forward to Bald Bros RV.
Thanks, everyone.